Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, a crew today that's looking to make a strong statement. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. Only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket. Decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
First down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. He's brought down out at the 46.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Toss play, running right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
First and 10 play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
But this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker. He gets to the quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Offense comes out to start this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Handoff to the back. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's second down here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Oh, a reverse. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. He's brought down out at the 46.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They're going to run it here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Pass not complete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's running out of time here. On the run here. Lets it go. Quick throw. Catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Running out of time in the pocket. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. It's the 2-minute warning. You've got a blowout developing here before halftime. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Gives it to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got his man open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quick throw to his receiver. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what the decision is on 4th down coming up.
So on 4th down, the kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. The defense has got it. It still breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And now the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
We go with a direct snap.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First down here for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver. So it's the instincts, and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
We got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with their eyes. They are so locked in on the speedster at quarterback that they're forgetting about the jet sweep or the handoff to the outside. Losing contain, and it cost them here in a big way.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Movement here from the tight end. He's going to hand this off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the play fake on first down. Here's the throw deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And a handoff as they run the counter play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a run to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job. Contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll run it from the gun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to throw it again. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
2nd down and goal. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Just missed his intended receiver on that 3rd and short. The offense is now going to have to settle for 3 points here in such a close game in the 4th quarter.
The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? A sophomore with a strong tackle there. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a...
And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense just takes a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.